Alright. Alrighty, mate.
Sucks. I suck. I don't suck. This is good. This is good. I'm the best. What the fuck, dude? I'm making this? This is insane.
There. Turn the brush over.
Dude, my nipples are being tickled right now.
Tap in a little color.
Okay, I fucked these trees up. Maybe I won't fuck these up.
Figured out, but put some little sparkles out here in these bushes.
What are we doing? Oh shit, bushes? Okay. I don't think I'm using the right brush, Bob. What is he using? What is he using to make these beautiful bushes? Okay, what color is he making this? Is he putting a little bit of white in there?
That'll give us a little water line, clean the bottom up, so to bring it all together.
I fucked it. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. Good job, Zypho. Very good. Okay, are we ready for the final reveal? Oh my god, bro. Okay, from far away, that looks insane. Boys. Okay, you gotta rate this. I know I fucked up on these parts, but the mountains, bro. You gotta look at it from farther off, okay? Boys.
Men say he's. Men say he's. Sheet of snow. Oh, I wonder what sheet of snow is.
I've seen quite a few comments saying that I have enough evidence to call 911 on my mother, and bunches of DMs saying that I should call 911 or call CPS on my mom. And today, I will be explaining why I can't. Please watch till the end or comment random things to boost. Number 1. My grandparents took my rapist's side over mine. If I reported my mom, I could end up with them. I would love to end up living with my dad, but he's not in the best financial state and I most likely wouldn't be able to keep my cat. Not to mention, he's not my older sister's real dad, and I fear that she wouldn't come with us if we moved in with him. Number 2. The foster care system. I can't handle change. I hate moving, I hate having a small amount of things, and I've heard really bad stories about the foster care system in general. I wouldn't be able to keep my cat, my siblings wouldn't be able to keep their cats, not to mention I would most likely get separated from them in the system because no one wants to get 4 kids. Now, the reason why I posted this video in the first place if I wasn't even going to use the evidence I have to try and get away. Several weeks ago, my mom found out I was recording her whenever we got into fights. She deleted all of the worst videos of herself off my phone, such as her telling my sister to go eat a pussy and go suck a dick during an argument. Something completely innocent people do, by the way. I was able to get the videos back that she deleted, though, through ways I will not disclose in case my mom ever finds this account. I now know that she is willing to delete evidence I have of her abuse off of my phone if found. I also know of the rule, once it's on the internet forever. And I'm using that in my favor by posting the videos and pictures proving the abuse. So if my mom ever goes through my phone and deletes my proof, I'll have the video up on my page as an archive. And if she deletes that, then I'll still have hundreds of people who have saved the video to their phone, made alt accounts and re-uploaded the video, and more. So now no matter what she does, she can never erase what she's done. Only be better moving on. The reason I have the videos and pictures in the first place, the concept of right now or the present is horrifying to me. Yes, right now I'm just laying in my bed making this video, but eventually, right now, I'm going to be working at a job, talking to my coworkers, and my right now is going to be just a distant memory. I genuinely need to get diagnosed with anxiety so badly because it feels like I'm begging for attention when I tell people that I have anxiety, but I'm not diagnosed. I honestly don't even know.
Oh, I wonder. It's probably the Cammy files. Yep.
Please.
Close enough. Get in your bed.
Shut the fuck up.
Why?
Because you are a psycho bitch. Shut up.
Holy.
Why? I don't have to.
I don't
Hello,
have to.
my name is Kiki, and that audio clip you just heard is my mom and sister fighting. My mom deleted those from my phone, but I have my ways. Welcome to the reopening of the Cammy Files, where I document about the abuse our mother has put us through. Yay! These are pictures that my mom also deleted from my phone. Doesn't she just seem oh so innocent?
Won't go to your fucking room. Go to your fucking room. Shut the fuck up and stay.
She has not answered, and he has not answered. So, what should I also do?
What's up, everybody? We're gonna be playing Animal Company because. Alright, we're gonna be playing.
You're 14 years old. I'm not fighting with you on Christmas. Go suck a dick. Go eat a pussy. Go away. Go away. Why? Go away. Go suck a dick. Go get on a scale. I don't know. Turn around. Turn around. You're going the wrong way. Turn. Oh, crap.
The second fucking time I have put you in here. Come out again and I'm gonna beat you with a belt. Don't come out
You
again!
don't have to. Let's do it.
I don't have to.
That's your little fucking teeny bopper friend. Don't have fun with your piece of shit sibling.
This next part is really long. Sorry I had to speed it up. Please slow it down in TikToker and CapCut.
Because I'm not anybody's fucking doormat, especially a little 14-year-old bitches who thinks that she's gonna rule my world and put me in a bad fucking mood. Ain't happening.
The Cammy files.
Shit. Look at this stupid bullshit. Restarting in 12 minutes and 58 seconds. This shit comes up on my computer every...
Okay, so. Wait a minute. Where's the chat? Chat. In my recital. Very vital. A wrap around a. Alright, so he hasn't answered. He is probably doing something, eh? Cheeto Puff. Jerry. What happens if I just say hi? Sure, sir. Hi. Can I just say hi? You do not. Your message could not be delivered. This is you don't share a server with the recipient or the recipient's only the recipient direct. Okay. Let's see. Is there any monies? Community events. Money code. We're gonna split in teams. Just send a code over and my headset died. Why is this not working, bro?
Alright, we're gonna be playing Animal Company because this is my only thing to play because I don't know any more apps I could play, but this is the thing I'm gonna be playing today, the app. And yeah, we're gonna play everything we can. So let me just get some cash. Alright. Alright, guys.
Okay.
Doing some Publix to see everybody.
Okay, that was just trip. I am in the code.
What is this server? Alright.
Holy shit.
Oh, every school had annoying ass girl group who thinks they're the shit, and every boy likes them. Like, bro, they're always looking for attention like, OMG, everyone is staring at us. Yeah, we're staring because you sound like 3 fucking malfunctioned car alarms fighting each other. And then one of them says the most fucking driest, corniest, and unfunniest ass joke I've ever heard in my time of living, and they all start laughing like a dying pack of hyenas choking on sand.
The Roblox we knew is gone. What? 11 years or 11 days.
Fertility rates have dropped to an all-time low.
The lowest level in 3 decades.
$127,000. That's what it costs to have one kid in America today. One f***ing kid, and oh, that's for 1 year, by the way.
Citing costs and a declining birth rate, Copley Hospital says it's closing its birthing center.
And so it's no wonder U.S. birth rates just hit another record low at 1.6 kids, which is well below replacement rates. But at this point, I think you already know this. But what nobody's talking about is where that $127,000 actually goes to. Before it was hospitals and childcare, but now it's fertility clinics, hobby groups, and now even human engineering. And what's crazy is they're plotting on making this a whole lot. One of the companies profiting from this literally have told investors that their growth depends on people not being able to afford kids on time, and they're even going as far to say that a worsening economy is a potential net demand driver. And when it's projected that in a few years, more Americans will be dying each year than are born, you can probably see where all this is going. And in fact, there's a good chance it's right in front of your eyes. I mean, my parents had my sister at 27 and me at 30, and most likely yours did too. While I'm pushing 30 now, and my girlfriend and I are still trying to figure out how to make it all work. So even though I covered this before, what I found this time made me realize I had to make this video. Because the last time birth rates dropped this hard was the Great Depression, and back then the government actually managed to fix it. So the good news is that the fix exists, but I'll show you why no one wants to use it, who profits from it staying broken, and what it's already costing all of us. So to kick this off, let's say you're in your mid to late 20s, which is most of my audience. And if you're lucky, you and your partner have been together for a few years. You both got jobs, maybe a little bit of student debt, rent that eats half your paycheck, but you really want kids. But unfortunately, the math doesn't work out yet. Wait, and guess what? That decision, which feels like yours, just made you a customer, and I'll show you exactly who's profiting from it and how. But first, you need to see what actually causes this delay that's happening. Because yes, birth rates are at all-time lows, but it's not just because people are choosing not to have kids. If you look at the data, birth rates have dropped almost in their 20s and 30s, which are your prime biological years, but the rates for women 35 and older have actually slightly gone up. So what this means is that people are trying later in life when they're more likely to be financially secure, but what this is pushing them into is also a lot harder of a biological reality, but an even more expensive road, and that's exactly where the money is. And no, I'm not talking about the rise of pet stores and pet stores. Yeah, that's about to boom too. But what I'm actually talking about market. Take a company called Progeny that started in 2008 as like this educational platform for people going through IVF. And if you don't know what IVF is, not only are they proving why they're a company, but IVF is basically where doctors take the egg out to fertilize in a lab and put it back in. And it's what couples do when getting pregnant naturally isn't working. But that's changing, which I'll get to. But anyways, as more companies started offering fertility benefits to their employees as a perk, someone had to manage all of it, and that's where Progeny stepped in. And what a genius move that was, because by 2019, they became a billion-dollar company managing fertility benefits for 80 companies, including Google and Microsoft. This will be important in a bit. Now you're thinking, how did they grow so fast? Well, it's because they saw the writing on the wall. When Progeny filed to go public, they told investors that they barely scratched the addressable market. And they were confident in this because when they looked at their data, they knew that the infertility problem was only going to get worse. And the worse it gets, the more room that they have to grow. But it wasn't just the data, another thing was on their side too. An investor analysis called delayed parenthood, a demographic tailwind for the stock in a worsening economy, potential net demand drivers. What this means is they knew that a worse economy means more people can't afford kids, and the more they delay, the more people will need fertility treatment. But I'm not just picking on Progeny. They just filled the demand that was there. Fertility startups are now raising double the VC money that they raised 2 years earlier, and this is one of the fastest growing sectors in all of healthcare, and they know it's going to grow because the problem is only getting worse, and they know that no one is going to solve it because their business model only works if people can't afford to have kids at 26. But I know what most of you are thinking. If you're 85% of my audience that are men, who gives a damn if women have to pay that much? It's not my problem. And fair enough, considering that probably only 10% of that 85% actually gets girls. But what I'm about to show you is how this bill is going to impact everyone, whether you're the one having kids or not. Because the same system that are profiting from the delay will start monetizing the child the second that they're online. And most email services that call themselves free are really just collecting everything, every habit, every search, and every click. So we were born into the system and never had a choice, but the next generation still can. And since they're too young to make these decisions themselves, someone has to make it for them. That's why today's sponsor, Proton Mail, matters. A cleaner, more private alternative to traditional email services. And unlike traditional big tech email providers, this gives you a truly clean inbox. There's no tracking, no scanning, and no intrusive ads that break your attention. Since your emails aren't monetized or mined for data, everything is protected with end-to-end and zero access encryption. And so if you're thinking about making a switch, they made it incredibly simple now. A built-in tool that securely imports all your emails, contacts, and data in just a few clicks, and they just introduced something that I think is genuinely worth knowing about if you have kids or are planning to. You can now reserve your child's email address for a symbolic $1 donation to the Proton Foundation, and it stays up to 15 years, ready for them the moment that they need it. So if you want a safe alternative to regular email and protect your and your child's digital identity from day one, go to proton.me/BE/. Again, to try Proton Mail free or reserve your child's email. So before the break, I showed you how the entire industry was built. Now what I want to walk you through is what it actually costs to get pregnant, have the baby, and raise it in this country. To show you what I mean, let's go back to that couple. And actually, you know what? Let's use myself and my girlfriend Sophia, who I've been with for 3 years. You'll see exactly what each of them. So let's say a few years ago, Sophia and I started talking about kids. That we wanted them, but it was a plan for them sometime in our future as well. Then, the company she worked for offered to cover up to $20,000 in egg freezing. And at first we weren't even considering this. Then we thought about it and it's like, why not? It'll buy us time and save us money. And we even knew one of our friends who did the same. So it felt like a smart move. That delay is the business model now. This is how it's increasingly starting. 2014, Apple faced for the first major egg freezing as a benefit, and it was framed as empowering women's reproductive choices. And like I even mentioned earlier, it's exploding. Now, 40% of all U.S. employers offer some sort of fertility benefits, but then you have to think about why they're doing this. On one hand, 72% of employees say that they stay longer at a company that offer these sorts of benefits, so you can't really fault a company for giving employees what they want. But on the other hand, it's way cheaper for a company to pay $20,000 to freeze Sophia's eggs than to give her, paid maternity leave or childcare. Another way to even look at it, it's really the cheapest investment to keep her working and keep her at her desk. But come on, it shouldn't be so great. After all, it's a choice that we made. But this is exactly how the business model works. Because now a few years pass and Sophia and I are ready now. And so we decided to unfreeze those eggs and use IVF. But then this is where we quickly find out that the freezing was just the entrance fee. A single cycle runs $25,000 and most people actually don't even get pregnant on the first try. So the average patient ends up actually spending more so around $50,000 across 2 to 4 cycles. And when only 25% of Americans have insurance that covers any of this, This meant that $50,000 was coming straight out of our pocket. But then as we're going through all this, we started finding out about something we had no idea that even existed. Remember our friends who recommended that we freeze eggs? Well, turns out they didn't just freeze them. They actually use IVF for a very specific reason. They use a company called Nucleus Genomics, which offers an IVF, a cheap $30,000. And how it works is they scan the DNA of both parents plus up to 20 embryos across over 2,000 traits, everything from eye color and intelligence to disorders like depression and bipolar, and then you basically get a menu where you can sort, compare, and choose which baby that you want. And at first, too, Sophia and I had 100% sounded like eugenics and human engineering, but
Alright,
once our
guys,
friends
I'm
showed
ending.
us their results and